What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel. It's down there strolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building, and make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right, people, we're just gonna jump right into it. Elon Musk did the Lord Nazi salute. Some people say he just was doing some shit like this and whatever, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not surprised, you know. But Cenk Uygur from TYT was on Piers Morgan with some racist podcaster dude, and they get to talking about it. Is it a Nazi salute or not? You know, it just is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into it, people.
He did that so crisp, so sharp, exactly like the way that they did in the Third Reich. That's not an accident. He's a smart guy. All the evidence points to that. Not only is he not a Nazi, but there's no good incentive for him to even do this. You just don't care. You don't care because you want it to be some trolling Nazi thing when it really isn't. I think you're an idiot. I think you love that coup on January 6th. I think you hate our democracy. I think you hate our Constitution. So one part of that is cozying up to the right wing, bitch.
I want to ask you about Nazis.
I hate your radical.
You sure sound like you do.
Chaps, I want to
That's
calm.
not radical.
Chaps, time out. I want to calm the temperature by turning to Nazi salutes. Cenk, you said about Elon Musk. Let's take a look at what he did, just to remind everyone who may not have seen it.
This one really mattered. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Listen, let me just say something too, right? This shit look weird. I'll negate it look weird. Do I believe that Elon Musk did it on purpose to do a Nazi salute? Yeah. And the reason I feel that way is because, like I said, you look at past behavior. Like, you don't surround yourself with white supremacists and racist people. You don't allow you bought Twitter, right? But if you're not okay with racism and bigotry and shit, right? You don't allow people on your platform that you bought to allow people to come on your platform and say racist shit, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and racists all on your shit. So his past behavior leading up to that, I ain't even going to assume. I'm just going to be thinking like, yeah, that was some Nazi shit. Who the fuck does this? And if you know anything about Hitler and the Nazi salute and all that shit, that's what they did. They did this shit. They did this shit. It wasn't like it was some shit like, you know what I mean? Like, people, listen, man. His past behavior leads up to people feeling that he did the Nazi salute. So some people, right? So, I don't give it. Listen, do it actually genuinely matter to me? No. I already know that Elon Musk is a racist. So it doesn't matter to me if he did the Nazi salute or not. I don't need you to do that to let me know that you're a Nazi. Because all the shit he stands for and the people that he surrounds himself with. So, they ain't no shit that like shocked me that he did that. Shout out to my little brother LT in the building. What up, L? Shout out to brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Shout out to LT again. listen, man. You know the crazy part about that is it's like people keep forgetting when the Holocaust was happening. People don't understand Hitler was cool. I forgot the dude name that was here. People keep forgetting that it was a lot of racism and segregation and shit still here when the Holocaust was even, you know, the whole shit was even going on. So when we went over to help the Jewish people and fight against Hitler and shit, black people were still being mistreated. So it wasn't like America was like this great example of not enslaving people or you know what they did to the Nazis. Like, I mean, did to the Jews over there in Nazi Germany at the time. It wasn't like they took their blueprint from us. So it wasn't like they, you know, the Nazis just did something that was very like outrageous. This shit was happening here. And that's the crazy shit. That's what mind boggles me about the Jewish community. It's like, yo, black people came to help y'all. Our ancestors, our people, our elders and shit, they went to go help y'all. And then y'all come over here, get reparations. We give y'all reparations too. Y'all got reparations. You come over here and you be disrespectful and look down on black people and side with the same white supremacists that helped Hitler do what he did to your people. The same fucking people. I'm not gonna say all the Jewish people in the community, but a lot of y'all. So, like, I don't get it, man. This shit is weird to me. But anyway, shout out to my brother talking in the building. What up, Talk? Shout out to the OG Ron Green in the building. What up, OG? Let's get back into it, man. This shit is ridiculous. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, and shout out, appreciate to the OG Ron Green for donating to the channel. I appreciate you from the last live stream. You donated to the channel. I highly appreciate you, big homie. Let's get back into it.
Now, Check, you said it was the most obvious Nazi salute you'd ever seen, which I think Hitler might be a bit surprised about, but you didn't really say that, did you? Say, oh, yeah, but Check, just to be clear, you don't actually think he's a Nazi, do you? So how can you make a Nazi salute if you're not actually a Nazi and in fact absolutely hate everything they stand for? That's not a Nazi salute. It's a awkward thing that he did to say my heart to you that then gets deliberately misinterpreted as a Nazi salute by people who keep wanting to call everyone on the right a Nazi.
Listen, everybody on the right is racist. Hitler was racist. So it don't matter if he's a Nazi or not, or he did a Nazi salute. It doesn't matter. You ask me, listen, if you were to say to me, is everybody on the right racist? Yes. Whoever's a Republican and voted for Trump, you are a racist. We in 2025. This shit been going on for almost a decade now, where motherfuckers trying to pretend that the people on the right ain't racist. You are racist. This whole notion everybody on the right is a Nazi. You call them whatever the fuck you want to call them. Neo-Nazis, Nazis, white supremacists, you call them whatever you want. All I know is you're racist. Anybody that's a Republican and voted for Trump, you're racist. I don't know what to tell you. Nobody cannot, you're not going to keep on playing these mental games with people trying to deflect or deflect from what the fuck we actually been seeing for the last 10 years. No, you're not doing that. Everybody on the right is racist. Is there some racist people on the left? Yes. But everybody on the right is racist. Everybody. Anybody that voted Republican, voted for Trump, y'all racist. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Ain't no reason you voting for a goddamn Republican. They all in the cult right now. They all believe in the same shit. Racism, bigotry, homophobe. They homophobes. Well, however you want to look at it. They all in the cult of this shit. They all on that same shit. Ain't no such thing as a good Republican anymore. It's no such thing. We in 2025. This shit been happening almost 10 years now. And it's continued to still happen. And now Piers Morgan wants to say, he want to call everybody on the right racist or Nazis. You call them whatever you want. All I know is they racist. Piers Morgan, a racist. I don't know. What I'm supposed to say? No, they're not racist. They don't call black people niggers and all that. Man, miss me with that shit. Behavior matters. People that you side with, people that you vote for, people that you defend that's racist or says or do racist shit or make racist policies. If you side with any of that, you're a racist. Listen, on the left, it's probably racist people. But the thing is that it used to be in a closet racist, right? From both sides. The one on the left, they still in the closet. Some of them still trying to pretend they ain't racist and shit like that. So you can't really know if they're all really racist, right? Or certain people are racist. But everybody on the right has came out the closet. Y'all racist. I don't give a fuck. You could be neo-Nazi, white supremacist, white nationalist. I don't give a fuck what you are. Nazis. I don't care. Y'all racist. Doesn't matter to me. Let's move on.
No. So Elon Musk is trolling. So this is a classic right-wing maneuver. It's to get attention. And he knows that if he does a Nazi salute, but he says, oh, buddy, I touched my heart. And I can't believe they're calling me a Nazi. I'm the victim. The left wing is coming after me just because I did the most obvious Nazi salute of all time. Now, the left is angry at me because I'm not calling him a Nazi. I think he's trolling. I think he's doing it for attention. And he does this plausible deniability. It's the oldest trick in the book coming from the right wing. In fact, when you get upset at the right wing, they usually go,
and that's the thing, right? So if you start calling them Nazis, they like, the definition of a Nazi and shit like that. So they start trying to, break that shit down. Like, do that look like that type of person? Okay, cool. So we ain't calling him a Nazi, but I'm damn sure calling him a racist. I'm damn sure gonna say that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute, regardless if he's a Nazi or not. All I know is he's still a racist. And see, that's where people on the left and others get caught up in this rabbit hole that the right like to go down of, is he really a Nazi? Like, come on now, like, come on, is he really did some Nazi things and all these things like that, right? They like to get into shit like that. What the fuck? I got something on my shirt. Like a stain. But anyway, so they like to get into that type of shit, right? But we ain't got to go down a rabbit hole. You just call them what they are. Racist. It ain't hard to break down who a racist is. But the neo-Nazis and Nazis and all that shit, man, whatever. Fuck out of here. Shout out to Mel P in the building. What up, Mel P? Yeah, she would listen, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, that's why I told black people, strap up. Get your guns and shit ready. But they fucking with all the immigrants trying to. I'm telling you what they're trying to do. They're trying to ship all the immigrants out of here so they can focus on black people to try to enslave us. Go read Project 2025. That's all it is. And you hear some of them that it's okay with that shit. Project 2025. You hear a lot of them. They say, hey, well, you know, we want to get back to where black people don't have rights. They genuinely feel that way. That's how the right feels. People like, oh no, we ain't gonna get back to those times. If y'all keep fucking around, they gonna damn sure gonna push that agenda. And let me explain something to this. It will be a civil war in this country if they try to push that shit. See, what they trying to do is push all immigrants out, fuck the economy up, and then try to blame black people because black people won't go work those jobs. Because black people ain't gonna work some of them jobs that Mexicans does. We just not. So it's all, listen, I guarantee you, by the summer, y'all will see exactly what I'm saying. Because a lot of this shit I'm saying is actually going to be enforced. They're actually going to try to pass bills. They're actually going to try to do these things in states. You're going to see it. Watch. Like I said, the shit is right here in our face. We just trying to pretend that this shit is not. Oh, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. We came too far. Okay, cool. We thought we came too far. The last election, everybody thought we came a long way from the civil rights era. They trying to get rid of all that shit. All that shit that Martin Luther King and our ancestors and our elders fought for. They trying to get rid of all that shit so they can start enslaving black folks. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So they can walk down the streets. Black people, you walk down the street. Why you on this side of the road, nigga? Like, I'm just trying to tell y'all. They're gonna want you to move out their way. You got to believe me. Let's move on.
You got eyes just trolling, right? So that's what happened there. That wasn't subtle. And again, I have credibility here because when they accused so many people of doing this, I said no. When Laura Ingraham was at the RNC and she raised her arm, they're like, that's a Nazi salute. I'm like, that's not a Nazi salute. She just raised her arm. Everybody raises their arm. He did that so crisp, so sharp, exactly.
First of all, no. When you raise your hand, and you trying to get to the fan, like you trying to like wave at the fans, something, you be like, yeah. You know what I mean? This bitch threw her hand up and did like that. She did just like that. That's how her shit was. Whenever your shit tilted like this, you doing some Nazi shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Usually people, they go straight up with their shit. They be, be like this. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You get what I mean? It ain't no shit like it. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on. Fuck Laura Ingraham too, that racist bitch.
Like the way that they did in the Third Reich. That's not an accident. He's a smart guy. He's doing it to get us to do this segment and for the inauguration to all be about Elon Musk. He's swallowing up all the attention.
I think that is the biggest load of cobblers I've ever heard in my life. But Andrew, over to you.
Yeah, so it is.
Okay.
So
oh my God! No! Don't criticize what is so freaking obvious. And what if he put a Nazi? He put a swastika on his forehead.
Let me say this: Piers Morgan already lost credibility when y'all remember when January 6th happened and Piers Morgan came out and Trump was his boy. He came out of that shit and he went in on Trump. Almost like he was sad when he was speaking. He wasn't angry. He seemed like when he was speaking about it, he was sad to even say what he was getting ready to say about Trump. Said Trump should never be in office ever again. I mean, this man, go look at this shit. And then this motherfucker turned right around just a couple of years later, not even 3 years later, probably like maybe 2.5. And he was back defending Trump. He was back defending the January 6th people. Back defending right-wing stupidity. Let me just say this too. Anybody that defends the January 6th people, regardless if they committed violent crimes or they was trespassing or whatever the fuck they got arrested for, anybody defend that shit, you are a traitor to America. I don't give a fuck what you talk. It ain't no, oh, well, you know, it wasn't that bad. They were just trespassing. They shouldn't have been in there at all. If you see the police got a gate up, that means you cannot go in the building. Don't tell me, oh, the police provoked them and all that other goofy shit. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, they just let them in. Yeah, because they got outnumbered. They like, fuck that shit. Anybody defend January 6th, any of them people, you all are traitors. You're all a bunch of traitors. Now these fucking hooligans, these fucking terrorists is back out on the street because of Trump. Motherfuckers try to compare Biden pardoning his whole family. Ain't nobody did shit. Only he ain't pardoned himself, but he pardoned everybody in his family, which he should have did because look at what Trump trying to do. I would have did it too. They trying to compare Biden pardoning his family to like, well, we can see how Trump can pardon the January 6th. For what? They criminals. They are terrorists. They are fucking domestic terrorists. And you let these listen, one dude, Trump just pardoned him. Let him out. This motherfucker just got rearrested again. You can't make this shit up. These motherfuckers already in Congress talking about, oh, they gonna try to pass a law to have Trump to be in there for another 3 years. I mean, another 4 years after this 4 years. I told y'all, man. These motherfuckers want a dictatorship because they can't win straight up. They gerrymandered the shit out of these states. They had motherfuckers going out to vote talking about eggs and shit, groceries, gas and electric. They ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. The Republicans ain't care about you motherfuckers couldn't pay shit. Couldn't pay your rent. Listen, when we had the shutdown, the coronavirus, when that shit was happening, you know the Republicans, they didn't want to give y'all stimulus packages. They didn't want to give us shit. They didn't give a fuck. They wanted motherfuckers to open up, keep businesses open so people can die. And you motherfuckers still voted for them? Don't give a fuck about y'all don't give a fuck about your life. They got better health care than you. And they in there plotting right now to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. Right now. So now you gotta go out, kill yourself at work to get some insurance that ain't even gonna cover your shit. They ain't gonna cover it if you get real sick. So you can be in debt. Come on, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers, like, some of you motherfuckers, Trump supporters, y'all stupid as shit. And some of the people ain't vote. You're dumb. Bunch of fucking idiots. Both sides is bad. Okay, cool. We about to see who the real side that's bad. You think Biden and the Democrat Party would have been sitting right now plotting to take away your health care? Trying to cut Social Security? Shit that everybody pays in for. This ain't no, listen, mind you, this ain't no shit that the government give you. Everybody pays that works a 9 to 5 or had a job pays for Social Security. Everybody. This motherfucker want to get rid of FEMA so he can deliver who he want to help in certain states of national disasters. Think about this shit. That ain't how that supposed to work. And we actually pay for FEMA. Y'all motherfuckers, I swear to God. Listen, it's a lot of slow motherfuckers in America. It's a lot of slow motherfuckers. Motherfuckers keep pretending, oh, I know about politics. You don't know shit. You motherfuckers somewhat pay attention to politics. But you don't know shit about politics. Oh, both sides was bad. Listen, man. Hey, man. People want to play this lesser two evil shit. Okay, cool. I'm taking Democrats. Not taking no motherfucking Republicans. It ain't shit they can offer me where it makes any sense. They don't even want to raise the minimum wage. They're trying to get rid of unions so the fucking corporations can mistreat you. And you don't even pay attention to that shit. But you dumb motherfucker. Trump gonna make the country better. Okay, cool. Okay. Like I said, give it to the summer. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying. Right now, you're living in La La Land still. Okay. He get ready to fuck all this shit up. He get ready to have a rich really dominating y'all. Go to work and shit. Everything changed. You thought you had a union. Now your union gone. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
To be like, no, because it's not what it appears. It's not what it appears.
Calm down, Saint. Calm
Yeah,
down.
go ahead.
I didn't interrupt you.
Andrea, go ahead.
By the way, it's great to have the old check back, by the way, just for the record.
Yeah, I didn't interrupt you, Snake. Just calm down for a second. Let me respond.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, so we have tons of evidence that Elon Musk isn't a Nazi. Kanye West, I don't know if you remember this, but he ran for political office when he released a swastika. It wasn't even a swastika; it's just something that looked like one. Musk banned him for it. Musk just went through and did a massive purge. He just went through and did a massive purge of all sorts of people who were considered Nazis
because he was black. Because he was black, and it was fucking Kanye West. Listen, on real talk, Kanye West ain't got no support from the white people like that, and he damn sure ain't got no support from a lot of black people. Black people don't fuck with Kanye West. Kanye West is just Kanye West. Nigga need to take his meds. That's what he need to do. But of course he would do that. That's easy to do. Anybody should have shunned fucking Kanye West. We don't listen. First of all, there ain't no shit that's saying that Kanye West is a fucking Nazi. Fuck are you talking about? Listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all something. On real talk, the Confederate flag and the Nazi flag is the same shit to me. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but all that shit, they all a bunch of racists. So I'm just trying to figure out how they keep trying to change this shit up, like acting like both these things are so different. They are both racist. Both flags stand for enslaving people and murdering people. Both flags. Shit, if you really want to be real about it, putting up the American flag is basically a racist flag. You really want to be real? They need to change that motherfucker. A lot of shit need to get took down and redone. Like, seriously. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all need to go over in Germany and research over in Germany and see what they did. We need to, like, seriously. We keep acting like the American flag is something like proud shit. It's actually not. It's actually some racist shit. They raped and murdered black people, enslaved them with the American flag flying. What the fuck are y'all talking about? All that shit is racist. The Blue Lives Matter flags, all that shit is racist. Motherfuckers want to sit here and pretend that these things didn't happen. That's all racist ass white people want you to do. Try to pretend that the past didn't happen. And then when they want to talk about the past, they want to rewrite the fucking past in their own racist ass views. When we know what the fuck happened. But anyway, let's move on. This shit is ridiculous.
Or that the left have been calling Nazis on Twitter is a big thing right now. All the evidence points to the fact not only is he not a Nazi, but there's no good incentive for him to even do this. What's the incentive? You say, well, it's a dog whistle. He's trolling. He's just funning this and that. No, this is very
because
common.
Listen, because people can be empowered. Elon Musk is one of the richest people in the world. I don't know, people be like, well, why the fuck would he do this? He doesn't believe in this. Motherfucker come from South Africa. And if anybody know anything about South Africa, and if you go back and do the research on Elon Musk or where they got their money from, okay. And if you know anything about South Africa, ain't nothing but a bunch of racist ass white people in South Africa. I always listen, y'all don't not want to believe me on this. When you ever see anybody that's light-skinned, a black person that's light-skinned, their ancestry tree, if you go deep in that shit, they most likely come from slaves and white people that raped and murdered black folks. I don't give a fuck where they from. I'm brown-skinned, and I know goddamn well that I come from enslaved black folks. But you see somebody light-skinned, oh, come on, man. Elon Musk is from South Africa. Go look at shit. Go research about Elon Musk, where his money actually genuinely come from. His daddy ain't shit. His daddy was just on Vlad TV talking about his son ain't a racist and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Your son is a racist, and you are a racist because we know where your money come from. We know what the fuck your people did to South African people. Fucking Europeans over in South Africa, because they was born in South Africa. All of a sudden, we supposed to act like, oh, they all right. No. That's Africa, nigga. Listen. A lot of the European countries was Africa. That y'all see now. A lot of that shit was Africa. I don't even know what the fuck is. Never mind. Let's move on.
by the way, for people to make this hand gesture. I have it from AOC. I have it from Clinton. I have it from all of these various people. And the thing is, yeah, I have it from all of the Democrats saying you can draw side-by-side comparisons. People have been showing you them nonstop. You just don't care. You don't care because you want it to be some trolling Nazi.
Because we know that, let's just say what he's saying is true. We know AOC ain't racist. We know that. Her resume, her previous behavior, however you want to look at it, we know that she ain't a racist. You might not agree with all her stands and stuff and her policies, but we know damn well she ain't a racist. But we know Elon Musk is. Fuck out of here. Let's move on.
Thing when it clearly is.
Why did I defend all the other right wingers when they raised their arms like that? Then why did I defend all the other right wingers when they raised their arms like that?
Because
the same reason today was like that was the clearest Nazi salute. And by the way, I literally said, even if he put a swastika on his head,
no, he didn't say that.
Excuse for it. And then hold on, and then you said about Kanye when he put a swastika on his head, it wasn't really a Nazi symbol. I mean, you proved my point over and over again. So it's a delight debating.
I didn't say it wasn't a Nazi symbol. I said a swastika. I said it wasn't an actual swastika, but it looked enough like one. That he
okay, so
I didn't say
there you go again. I mean, it's a swastika, but not really.
Well, you're right. It looked like one. It looked like a Nazi thing that Kanye West had, right? A swastika sign that I guess he had up on Twitter or whatever the fuck he had. But it looked like one. So nobody can say, hey, well, Elon Musk looked like he did a Nazi salute. But it looked like that to you when it came to Kanye with a sign, a swastika sign, right? It looked like that. So, but we can't say that about Elon Musk doing a fucking Nazi salute. We can't say that's what it looked like. Okay, cool. That's why I told you. These people are not genuine. And that's why I said having conversations with Republicans, right wingers, I don't give a fuck, MAGA, you call them whatever you want to call them. Having conversations with them is like you're dumbing yourself down. They are a bunch of fucking liars and hypocrites. That's just are what they are, and they traitors. Mike Johnson, the Mega Mike, what they call him, Speaker of the House. This motherfucker's supposed to be a Christian. And he's just sitting up there, okay, he's up there lying for Trump. That's a sin. You're just up there lying. You sinning. How the fuck are you a Christian? Lying is a sin. Lying for somebody else is a sin. Excuse me, going off of their Christian beliefs. You don't supposed to lie, that's a sin. Mega Mike, listen, man, these people are gone. I don't even know why people pretend that you gotta sit there and have a reasonable conversation with them, or you think that you're gonna have a reasonable conversation. It's not. These people are gone. Listen, people, what y'all are seeing from these evangelicals, Christian type of motherfuckers, religious folks sitting there talking all this nonsense shit like they morally good. They did the same shit to our ancestors and Native Americans, especially us back in the day. They used God and religion to defend their behavior of enslaving and raping and murdering black people. They did the same shit. Almost over 100 and some years later, they did the same. They doing the same exact shit. Even when we was segregated, they was using religion. This shit ain't new. That you don't even supposed to be even using God in the way of how they're trying to use God. That shit is a sin. You see these motherfuckers using religion and God the way they're doing to try to defend their fucked up behavior. That shit is a sin. But like I said, it ain't new. This is some shit that they was doing when they enslaved us. And even from then to now, they doing the same exact shit. Same playbook. The only difference is that they're smarter than they were. And you got to think about it. Back in those days too, the country, far as like the population, wasn't as big. We are bigger now. And we have more stupid people and more people that you can manipulate, regardless of what color skin they are. You can manipulate millions of people, way more millions of people than you can manipulate back then because the population wasn't as big. And black people ain't had no say anyway. People was like, Kenny, you tripping? Like, oh, they're doing the same shit. Yes. The only difference is the population is bigger. So they can't do it as fast as they... Listen, if this shit was about 100 years ago, oh, nigga, we'd have been done. They'd have took over everything. They'd have burnt this. They'd have burnt all our communities down. Enslaved black people in a fucking month or two. If this was 100 years ago. Go look at what they did to Tulsa, Oklahoma, nigga. Motherfuckers keep trying to act like the government ain't do that. The government, the United States of America, burnt down Black Wall Street. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't nobody was criminals, nothing like that. They did it on purpose. And y'all acting like this country is somewhat... No. This country ain't shit. It ain't never been shit. That's why I keep telling black folks, stop glorifying fucking this country. For what? They listen, you hear them all the time. Black people, we got this black person. Now, listen, think about it. They kept telling black people, pull yourselves up by your bootstraps and do better. Okay, cool. We did that. A lot of us kind of did that, right? Some of us did that, right? Out of all the struggle, we did it. Then the black people that get in the positions now they only there because they're black. Think about that shit. Think about that. We pulled ourselves out, a lot of us pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps. Right? We ain't even had no motherfucking boots, but I guess we had to make them and create our own boots. And we came up. Some of us came up. We get there. They tell the first black vice president she's only there because she's black. But then no, she's not really black. So did she only get that because she was black, or she's not black at all? So how the fuck she get there? She ain't qualified to be there. That's what they saying. She ain't smart enough. She don't have enough of their American educational system that they created. And we all know in this whole entire country, we know black women are the most educated. We know this. When you see a woman in power, 99% of the time, when you see a black woman in power, I guarantee you she there because she's fucking highly intelligent. I guarantee you that. But she wasn't qualified. She's only there because she's black. That's why they didn't want black people to learn how to read. That's why they murdered black people. If we learned how to read. If we found out their education, their shit they put up, we smarter than them. That's why they always go back down to we criminals. Or if you see a very highly accomplished black person, they ain't smart. They go back to the same old stereotypes. Or they put on black folks. We violent or we ain't that smart. We can't be intelligent because we black. Our brain ain't like a white person's. Or we lazy. How the fuck are we lazy and we built the country? And even if our children seem that they're lazy, so how many fucking white generations of children have been getting by off of being lazy because they're connected and off of their white privilege? But our kids can't be lazy? Fuck out of here. They still smart. Educational wise, a lot of our kids are much smarter than their fucking kids. That's why I told black people when they did that shit with the Harvard shit and was like, you Chinese pieces of shit, y'all help them out? Okay, cool. I told black people this. We still can be very intelligent and smart and get the education we need. Go to those fucking HBCU. You gotta go to these fucking bullshit ass colleges. Because they already think if you in Harvard or any of these Princetons or whatever these colleges is, they don't think you're supposed to be there because you're a DEI. You only got it there because of DEI. Go to a black college. Don't tell black people. We got to keep fighting. I get that part. I know it's fucked up, but if I'm black, I'm black, I got kids, man. Hey, man, we going HBCUs. I'm pushing my kids to go to HBCUs, to go to black colleges. We ain't got to be dealing with that shit. Listen, I don't want people. Listen, I keep saying this, and people get upset at me for saying this. I am okay with segregating. I am okay of not being around or fucking with shit where people don't like people that look like me. I don't want to be there. People like, well, you got to get in there and we can change that shit from a distance, but we ain't got to fuck our kids' mental up. We ain't got to fuck our mental up to keep fighting for some stupid ass fucking colleges and all they fucking white supreme. We don't give a fuck about that shit. They half of them motherfuckers can't even go to college. 60% of white people in this country don't even have the IQ to go to college. These are facts. They ain't that goddamn bright. I keep asking black people, how do we keep trying to be like them and they follow us? They watch what we do. We don't be watching really what they do. We got our own swag. We got our own way how we do shit. We are unique in that way. The one thing about black people, we will find a way. We are hustlers. We will find a way. But we got some black folks that keep falling for the fucking bullshit. Shout out to Jersey Girl in the building. What up, Jersey Girl? Long time no hear. Listen, I ain't mad at people that want to get their passport and go wherever they want to go. Me, myself, I ain't going nowhere. My ancestors died for us to be here. These motherfuckers, nigga, I died before I let them run me out of some shit that my ancestors built. We built America. They didn't build shit. They supervised. They didn't build a motherfucking thing. Listen, these so-called white ancestors that they got and all that shit, them motherfuckers are white devils. They've been white people for hundreds of years in this country, through generations, has been surviving off of black people's work. They didn't do shit. Think about it, people. If you could listen, let me explain something to y'all. If you want to fix your house up, right? And you got a whole bunch of people, right? That you ain't gotta pay them nothing but $1 to fix your shit. When you feel like, damn, that's some low balling shit right there. Like really low balling. You just paying them $1 a day. But imagine you ain't even getting that. You ain't getting nothing. Motherfucker, Ron DeSantis said black people got skills. We already had skills. They didn't teach us how to build. We already knew how to build shit. We come from Africa, nigga. Our ancestors came from Africa. We already knew how to build shit. Them motherfuckers didn't know how to build shit. When they bamboozled and tricked the fucking Native Americans, that the Native Americans showed them how to do certain shit, how to survive in the land. They didn't know how to do shit in America before it even was called America. They didn't know how to do nothing. You know that boat that so-called Christopher Columbus discovered America, which he didn't, but that boat that he was riding on, black people built that. They don't want to tell you that shit. They didn't build shit. They couldn't build a motherfucking thing. They was enslaving African people, having us build their shit. They didn't know how to do shit. Trying to tell y'all, man, do y'all fucking history on these racist ass white folks. They didn't build shit. Every last white European person here they have white privilege regardless. They've been lazy motherfuckers their whole life. Their whole ancestry is laziness. They ain't build shit. They not that incompetent like y'all think they are. Why you think they keep stealing black people's shit? Keep stealing other people's swag and what they do? Because they don't know how to do the think of America. We don't really create shit. Not no more, not like that. They don't tell you. The first motherfucker that knew how to build computers was a black man. Well, like, they stole our shit. A programmer was a black man. They didn't create shit. Telephones, electricity, light bulb, all that shit, that's us. They didn't do shit. They just stole our shit and put their name on it. That's all they did. These motherfuckers ain't who y'all think. I don't even know why black people even look up to some of these white folks or act like you got to keep up with them. For what? They don't do shit. You ever be around some white people and they just corny? It's a reason for that. Because they don't create shit. They got generations of white people that they have been carrying. Because they ain't that bright. They don't know how to create shit. You put black people in a situation of real hard times, we will create something. That shit ain't hard for us. What our ancestors and we all should be still fighting for is you motherfuckers have made all y'all money off us. Why we can't listen? A lot of this shit they took from us, and they benefited off it, and we never benefited off of it. Do y'all understand that we're like hundreds of years behind as black people in this country? We're hundreds of years behind. That's why you see every generation of us, right? It's maybe about 40% of us that do well. The other 60 don't do well. But if you look at white folks, 60 to 70% of them do well. That 30 to 40 don't do well. It might even be 80. We haven't got opportunities that these white kids or a lot of these other minorities, even they listen, motherfuckers, white supremacists have allowed them to step over us. And listen, I can blame white liberals for that. Because I can say one thing about the right wing, they hate immigrants unless they white. Or the ones they can control. But blame white liberals for that. We always been put behind the 8 ball. We've been put behind the 8 ball plus with another ball in front of the goddamn 8 ball. We always been like that. That's why they get mad when they see black people doing good. They angry. How the fuck they can be in the same restaurants or walk down the same neighborhoods or be in our neighborhood? How can they be there? Because we hustlers, baby. We creators. They're not creators. Listen, let me tell you something. You put black people on an island by themselves. Don't fuck with them. I guarantee you, black people will create a fucking country or island, however you want to look at it, a whole economy by themselves. We too talented to not do that. We have done it before. We have done these things before. This ain't fucking new to us. The problem is that we keep trying to fit in to white supremacy and thinking that, you know, we all are here together. It's some good. Listen, as many as is some good white folks, it's a lot more bad. I used to think it was a lot more good than it was bad. It's a lot of bad white people, a lot more than it's good white people. And that goes for all other races of people. Black people, our instincts are good. But probably about 50 to 60% of us, we've been so adapt to this white supremacy shit, we done fucking lost all respect. So it's about 50 to 60% of even us that's fucked up. You ever think about it, right? It's all been set up. When you see black communities, like we got a black man for the black community, but they expand that shit. That's how they do it. They expand it. That you got some white people, some other minority people. So now that black person that's controlling that county or whatever it is, right? That city. Now they got to help all these other people. But if you just had none but black people in one fucking city, that fucking city would fucking do well. If we ain't got to spread out money to nobody else. Just being real. Listen, it was set up this way. After the civil rights era, it was set up this way for us to fail. They intentionally did this shit. That's why you see, like I always tell y'all about the Crips and the Bloods. They was never supposed to go against each other. They was there to defend the black community. They were down there, the Black Panthers. It was just a different a version of it. They've been plotting for this shit since they murdered Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. They've been plotting this shit since the Civil Rights Act. They've been plotting. That's why you look in our communities, they all fucked up. It's a reason for that. When black people could go in these communities that y'all in, a lot of times, white people was there. They had to open them up, and what they do, they opened them up. The businesses left. The homeowners, they left. And then they let the white people, and they set it up, and they let the racist white people own the houses that you rent. They did it on purpose. They built projects. In some of these communities that y'all live in, if you know the history of it, there no fucking projects there. There no fucking apartments. Like, they really apartments, but they, black people, we put our little shit on it, turned it into projects. A lot of them same buildings. They've been there. They took all the resources out of them communities on purpose. And now y'all wonder why niggas so dope, or we so dope, or we did whatever they did. Come on. And then on top of that, they did all that shit. And then our own government put drugs in the black community first. They did that shit on purpose to destroy our communities on purpose. You know why they talking about Biden? He did all that shit with that act and all that shit. That was the 1992 act, whatever that was, right? You know why? Because at that point, white people started complaining because that shit was reaching their communities. It's like now they can't blame the black community now. Oh, fentanyl and all that shit. They can't blame us for that. So now what they're doing? Who they blaming it on? First of all, Mexico been shipping shit over here. They've been shipping dope. Canada, that border, all that shit. They've been shipping that shit when black people, they had no problem with that until it started affecting the white community. And then now even with the fentanyl pandemic thing, epidemic, nigga, that shit affect them. Too many Mexicans over here. Too many all that. Nigga, that ain't the Mexicans' fault. All the fentanyl and all that shit, it's happening here. People are getting hooked on fentanyl more from our own government than what Mexico is bringing over. Or the illegals are bringing over illegally. The fuck out of here. Think about it, people. You can't even go out and get you a good dime bag of weed no more from a nigga on the corner. You can't do it. You know why? Because that shit is most likely mixed with fentanyl. Fuck out of here. He just keep talking about, oh, our border ain't safe. No, first of all, the motherfuckers at the border. See, people keep not understanding that. The illegal shit that's coming over, that ain't shit compared to what they're allowing illegally to come across the border. Because there's a bunch of motherfuckers at the border. It's corrupt. Y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all keep letting these motherfuckers play y'all like fools. I done watched people in the community when the drug epidemic happened, the crack epidemic happened. I seen people lose everything. People die. Let's go to a quick commercial break, people. We'll be right back. What's going on, my peoples? We're back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you guys can get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building, and make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. But yeah, man. Listen, I have been in our communities where you walk out that you go in your alley and somebody did and they died. Like I always tell people, I was born in the 80s, but I was raised in the 90s. When I was born in the 80s, I used to see that shit. You used to walk over dead bodies. See somebody dead. And basically left there. Like they was trash. So, like, this is what happened in our communities. That's why I want to be understanding, like, when you, like, if we know better, we should do better. I don't lie to drug dealer niggas. I don't lie to niggas. I tell them straight up, yo, you killing people in your community. You don't know. You have actually shortened their life as far as how long they gonna live by serving them dope. Because it's gonna be a period of time when they get older. And then now a lot of people dying off of fucking drugs now because it's mixed with fentanyl. Like, real talk. I'm gonna tell you why, like, a lot of the drugs now is bullshit. The dope, all that shit is actually trash. The difference is they're mixing that shit with fentanyl. It's almost like having something pure, right? You have it pure, but once you start mixing that shit with shit, you know what I mean? Like shit that's like you shouldn't be mixing that shit with, it can kill people. Like the shit can't be too pure, but it don't need to be like mixed with certain other shit that people put in it. Right? It's like that with the fentanyl. You can have some trash ass dope. You can have some trash ass weed. You mix fentanyl with that shit, that's the best fucking weed or dope you have ever had. Because it's like down there being extremely pure. Listen, nigga, I used to sell this shit, so I know. I sold dope, I sold weed, I sold guns. I'm telling you, I know. You can't mix that shit with certain shit. Just trying to tell you. It was to a point where like my bad, people. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I just got clicked off. I don't know what the hell happened. I told you, listen, hey people, maybe it might come from motherfuckers. You get to start telling truth, motherfuckers get to start doing some fuck shit from these internet shit. But anyway, or this social media shit. You know how that shit go. But yeah, let's move on.
Those actually look like actual symbols because they're actual symbols. It's an absolute Nazi salute. Yeah, so look, guys.
No, he didn't say that. You just made it up.
Against a ghost.
Cenk, as he did it,
make a Nazi
as he did it, Cenk, he literally says, "From my heart to you," or whatever the words were. Right?
Yeah.
He literally tells you what he's doing.
Yeah, that's
from
the
my
plausible
heart to you.
deniability. Of course.
Nobody actually believes. Hang on, Cenk. Cenk, hang on.
You're a sophisticated.
Think about what Postmaker said. He said, "From my heart to you." Right? That's saying that's kind of what Elon Musk was saying. Think about that. Imagine if I put the middle finger up to you, say, "From my heart to y'all." Wouldn't that still say fuck y'all? From my heart to y'all, fuck y'all. That's what that means. But anyway, let's move on. We're amongst the stupid.
Including
Do you really think he would have said, "This is for the Third Reich"? No, of course he's going to have
he would if he was a Nazi
and make up an excuse. You know that.
If he was a Nazi, he'd say, "Heil Hitler, this is for you, the Third Reich, my love to you."
Yeah.
Yes, because he would be an actual Nazi.
And see, listen, I don't want to play this game that I think that a lot of white people are just naive. I'm not going to play that game. Piers Morgan knows exactly what he's saying. Listen, let me just explain this very clearly. If you are you think like it was a lot of inner closet racists on the right. Like Piers Morgan is still trying to pretend that he's not a racist. We're seeing through, a lot of us are seeing through the behavior. Like if you ask Cenk, right? That's the problem I had with him, because he's in that political field. He got to deal with them and all that other bullshit, right? But really, if you really genuinely think about it, Piers Morgan is a racist. I ain't got to call you a Nazi to prove that you are racist. A Nazi is a racist. Like it does, like they acting like this is somewhat of a difference in that much of a way. If you racist, you racist. See, if you're a racist, you want to bring harm to others. That's being a Nazi or white supremacist or white nationalist or however. You want to bring harm to others physically. Now, you might not have the balls, or you don't have you can't do it yourself, but you are promoting people to go and do it. People always tell y'all, I don't condone violence. I don't want nobody to go out and hurt nobody and no shit like that. But if a motherfucker fuck with you and that shit go to left or have it go, yeah, you got a right to fuck a motherfucker up. But I'm not condoning people just going out because you don't like a motherfucker go beat somebody up or go kill somebody. No. But these people are pushing that. And Piers Morgan pretending that he's some type of good racist in a way, I guess. You are in a closet racist, okay, cool. But you still push violence when you defend racism and bigotry, because you know what comes. Like, it don't just, nobody just gotta say anything racist, right? But if you do say something racist, you motivate people that ain't that fucking got their shit together or they on some bullshit. You can motivate them through your words to commit violence. Like when I was in the street, like, nigga, if I riled up some niggas like, yeah, yo, this nigga did this and blah, 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 I'm riling my niggas up to go get violent. So it ain't like this whole notion that I'm not rallying up people. Yeah, I said what I said, but they killed somebody. I ain't want them to go do that, but I rallied them up. I got them all upset to go do something. Words matter. We just live in a time where these racist ass people, like I told you, they've been doing this shit for generations, pretending words don't matter. Words rile up people to go commit violence. People that just don't, oh, son, I wake up, I want to be violent today. No, you got to rile people up to get them violent. It's no different. Listen, I keep telling y'all, it's no different than the street gang. If you was from the streets, you understand what I'm saying about racist people. You rally people up. It almost make them feel like, nigga, I can fuck a motherfucker up. I'm part of something. No different from street shit. So when you see racist ass people, they go and get up into people's face. They want to do some shit. They want something bad to happen to you. The Kerns, the Kevins, Like, they know what they're doing. Some of them may not even got the balls to do it, but they're trying to create a situation where it can get violent. Because words matter. But anyway, let's move on.
Instead, he's a guy who literally a few months ago went to Jerusalem. He went to Jerusalem. He went to the again, and then he went down to the.
But here's two things. Number one, you're fighting a ghost. I didn't say he was a Nazi.
He literally went.
I didn't say he was a Nazi. You keep going back
what the fuck did that mean? Think about this. Think about how stupid that sounds. Imagine, just imagine. I did a video a while ago, right? And about a dude in Baltimore. He was a Trump supporter. And this motherfucker was going all around the hood. And this nigga stood for white supremacy. To bring harm to our people, knowing that that shit stands for that. And he did it anyway. And stupid people in the community allowed them to do it. Right? So, you think he didn't know what he was doing? He was trying to rile up black people to love white supremacy, to love a racist like Trump. You don't do shit unless you intentionally trying to do something. That's the thing with some of these racists. They like to play both sides. And the rest of us, I ain't gonna say the rest of us, some of us play stupid, act like we don't understand. No, you understand what it is. You can't listen. Let me ask you a question. If you're from the streets, a nigga from the streets, if you got a clique that you fuck with, your clique can't see you fucking with another clique unless you're trying to bring some type of unity. But you gotta get your clique to be on some unity shit first, right? That's how that goes. That's life right now. You can't tell me if you over there siding with white supremacists on certain shit, but then you want to come over here and be cordial and pretend that. And listen, a racist is a black, as a black person, my enemy. However you want to look at it. A Trump supporter, straight up to y'all. Y'all are my enemy. It ain't this shit that, like, I'm not gonna play that game with y'all. You are my enemy. We're not gonna play that game. You're my enemy. You can't go over there and act like play nice with them motherfuckers. I mean, ride with them motherfuckers, say all good shit, side with them, and then try to come over here and play nice with me. What the fuck do that mean? Like, are you stupid? Oh, I'm sorry, you think I'm stupid? Nah. That shit can't happen, people. And that's what the Piers Morgan and all them right-wing Trump supporters like to do. Well, I'm not a racist. Listen, when they said, and I'm going to tell y'all real shit, when I heard right-wingers say anybody that believe in helping the gay community out, we all pedophiles, if you believe in that shit, and they still, and it was people that still stood with them same type of people, then nigga, I'm cool. I'm a pedophile to you. So nigga, we don't get to have this conversation about why you think I'm a pedophile. I don't give a fuck. I know I don't molest children. I know I don't rape people. I know I don't kill children. So what are you talking about? So it's not even a conversation no more. So if I'm a pedophile because I'm okay with gay people having their rights and living their life, I'm a pedophile. Then okay. You all a bunch of fucking racists then. That's how that goes. You don't get to try to switch the game up. You can't call me a listen, especially where I come from. Calling somebody a nigga, you get killed if a motherfucker thought you was a pedophile. That's why that bullshit that Cameron was talking about, oh, we ain't gonna say nothing if a dude is a pedophile next door because of the cops, because we on the street code. Nigga, that ain't part of no street code with no pedophile. That shit is crazy. When that nigga did that, I knew he was a weird ass nigga. I knew Cameron was a weird ass nigga. The fuck out of here. Then as a grown-ass man, you still acting like that. This nigga's 50 years old. Damn near close to 50 years old. And you're still saying that same, you still standing on that dumbass shit? Man, get out of here, man. You wasn't right when you said it, when you was in your late 20s or whatever the fuck when you did it. Or said that bullshit. And now, no, nigga, we don't do that. Pedophiles get fucked up. We don't play with pedophiles. Listen, I'm gonna be very real to y'all. When I knew that my uncle was a fucking pedophile for decades, when I really knew it, like I knew it, nigga, he died and I ain't show up. His son, whatever, my cousin, nigga, I ain't showing up for that. Your motherfucking daddy was a pedophile. I don't show up for that. It was your uncle, right? That nigga ain't my uncle. And I know what he did. He ain't just do no pedophile shit. He did some incest shit. Nah, we don't get to do. You don't get to play those games with me, especially when I know better. When you're young, you don't kind of know. You don't really know. But when you get older and you know, nah, fuck all that. It was a crazy shit about me with my uncle that passed away and shit. People in the family kind of try to pretend he wasn't gay because he had all these kids. And he had a wife or with a couple of wives or whatever, right? He ain't gay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And listen, I ain't mad that he gay. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no problem with that. But for people to pretend that he wasn't gay. Yeah, he might like women and men, but you still gay. Oh, you know, I ain't, because you ain't never seen him, nigga. That's on you. I know what I seen. He was gay. Nigga like men and women. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was a lot of fucked up shit of bad behavior when I was growing up that I seen that I didn't know if it was wrong or not. I seen a lot of shit when I was elementary, like, you know, young like that. And then I started to see some shit when I was in middle school. And then you start to look back on a lot of that shit and you be like, yo, once you get older, especially when you separate yourself from the streets, because the streets have this illusion that this shit is still okay, but it's really not. That shit ain't okay. My uncle was a fucking pedophile. He was a nigga that committed incest, and he was gay. So all the shit I seen from when I was fucking probably about 5 or 6 years old That shit is true. I just didn't know how to comprehend it because I didn't really get it. And then you grew up in that environment, and you know, in the black community, you kind of don't say shit. You just kind of let that shit be. Even when you comprehend it, you're like, nigga, don't say that. Leave that shit. That family secrets, they like to say. Right? You leave that shit. Now, I'm a grown ass man. I know that shit was wrong. I know what that motherfucker did. So when that motherfucker died, he died. Go fuck. I don't wish nothing. I don't wish he go to hell or heaven. That ain't on me. I don't get to judge him, but I get to not give him my support. I do have the choice of not fucking with him and not going to his funeral and know what the fuck he did. People act like they don't see shit. I'm a grown ass man, dog. Like, you just think about motherfucker rape your daughter, or rape your wife, or do some incest shit. Like, you know what I mean? A family member, nigga, I'll kill you. Yo, fuck. I will kill you. See, like, people got this thing, like, they want to ignore shit. I ain't ignoring that. That shit is wrong. Shit I know that he did, very close to me. Very close to me. Nah, nigga. My cousin, you didn't come to the funeral. You ain't talk for what? Nigga, and if you still defending that nigga, then I can't fuck with you. And like I said, you always have people in the family like the deny shit. Try to act like they ain't, you know, they don't know shit. Whatever. Like I said, it is what it is. I always tell motherfuckers, my aunt Willette, when she died, nigga, she told me everything. Before she died, she told me a lot of shit. Before she died. And it was years before she died, but she told me a lot of shit about the fucking family. And one thing about my aunt Willette, she ain't lying, nigga. But what I didn't like about her, she's just one of those people that like to keep the family together and somehow, but motherfuckers, you know, when you don't comprehend shit and you just still, you know, your family can listen. I always tell people, I got shot and stabbed and almost died twice. Right? I believe mentally my family fucked me up more than I got shot and stabbed. I can get over that shit. And the reason I can get over that a little bit is not, I ain't say fully get over, but I can get over it a little bit more is because of some fact that shit come with the game. But what family done to me mentally, nah. I can't get over a lot of that shit. That's why a lot of motherfuckers in the family don't fuck with me. There's a reason why. That they know I know all the secrets. I know what the fuck happened. I know everything. Like all my little cousins and nieces and nephews and shit, they don't know nothing about none of that shit. But, you know, and it's sad to say this, but that the generation of my elders got to die off first for shit to get better. No lie to you. They still have too much power because, you know, from even both sides of my family, we have this thing that we have we respect our elders, and we don't, you know, we don't do certain shit, but them motherfuckers gotta die off for shit to change. That's just my opinion. I don't wish harm. I don't want them to die in no time soon, but I'm just saying, like, but That's the only way shit change. Like I always tell y'all, you need new breed. You need new motherfuckers to lead. You know what I mean? Elders get old. We motherfuckers done had a lot of fuck shit happen in their life. Secrets and shit like that happens. And it fucks shit up. It just does. It genuinely does. And it fucks generations up. And then you got generation of people, these young folks, they think everything all good because the family or whatever. The family, the elders, a lot of the elders fucked up. They've been through some shit. Good or bad. They just been through some fuck shit. And they stuck that way. You know what I mean? It was like some real shit, right? Like my cousin and shit, she young or whatever, younger than me. And my aunt died and she was talking about getting health insurance and shit. And she was like pissed. But she was upset. And I don't fuck with her like that. But, you know, because past relation, you know, past shit. But, you know, we can always squash that shit. Right? But, and I didn't hold it, whatever the fuck we was going to do, I don't hold it against her, not in that time. You know what I mean? And she was saying some real shit about people getting health insurance. And it was not health insurance, but like life insurance and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with what she was saying is that you're talking about people, especially the elders that was there too, when you was talking about it. And the motherfuckers that live in that type of environment, they ain't thinking about that. They're taking their money, they fuck that shit, nigga. We trying to live the day. We're different. And she's a different, like, even like she like 4 years younger than me. It's like my sister, my sister actually older than her. So, like, that's 4 years younger than me. Like, you're talking to people that come from that generation where they don't really understand what the fuck you really saying. And my cousin, when she was like really got into that shit, but they didn't understand that. They didn't understand that. And I tried to lighten shit up, make shit funny and shit, because I knew that what she was saying didn't resonate to them. They couldn't understand that. They don't live in, they come from a fucked up generation. Even a generation like maybe 6-7 years older than me, they don't get that. They didn't get what she was saying. Like, genuinely, honestly. Because after my cousin was very passionate about that shit should have brought all us together. But it didn't. Because we still got our elders that's still above us. And we can't go against that. That's how that shit is. And it's sad to say this, and hopefully it don't happen no time soon, but they gotta die off. And until they die off, nothing to change. And I think that's part of the reason why I stay away. And I ain't trying to disrespect my elders. And then the other part is, even though it's our time to take over, and I just don't feel right doing that. You know what I mean? We don't got enough status like that to be trying to take over some shit in the family. We just don't. Our elders still our elders, nigga. We don't get the disrespect. And we was raised that way. So my cousin, and she under that same umbrella, but I get what she was trying to do, but I don't think she understood it. And then, like I said, anything happened with our elders or anything, she's there more than any of us. And she's younger than me. I think she may be, like 5 or 6 years younger than me? Something like that. So, yeah, like shit crazy. We just raised a different way. You know what I mean? We don't disrespect our elders like that, regardless of some of that fuck shit. You got to cross certain lines. You know, but especially on my elders on my father's side of the family, We don't disrespect our elders like that. Ain't no real crucial crazy shit like that. But on my mom's side, a lot of fuck shit. And I don't really fuck with that side really like that at all. And they definitely don't fuck with me. So, but on my dad's side of the family, yeah, they don't fuck with me like that, but because they already know how I am. But a lot of that shit comes from we the one thing we all have is morals, right? On my dad's side of the family, we stand on business. We stand on morals. It's a level of like like we respect our elders on my dad's side of the family. We don't do that shit over there. You know what I mean? Like my sister be talking a lot of shit too, but she know we respect our elders. We don't disrespect our elders like that. That's on my dad's side of the family. You don't play like that. Regardless how I feel about him, I speak my shit. I say my shit, but I don't go too crazy on it because I know better. But like I said, you know, my grandfather passed away, but my aunt passed away, which was his daughter. And like I said, it's still too many pieces there to stop that shit. My dad is still there, my grandma's still alive, and a couple of my oldest aunt is still alive. You know what I mean? My youngest aunt is still alive on that side, so she more around my age range and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, we just listen. Don't wish no harm, but shit won't change. The family probably won't come together. And a lot of the elders pass away. Shit won't change. It won't be a different era. We fucking around got to be in our 50s or late 40s and shit like that for shit to change. Honestly, there won't nothing change. I know what my cousin was trying to do, but that shit won't change. We're not stopping none of that shit. Not on that side of the family. Anyway, let's move on, people. Sorry, y'all went off.
Dude, he's not a Nazi.
People,
It's just Piers doing it for
it's
attention, and you know that, Piers. As a guy who loves attention,
it's not true.
You know he's doing it for the attention.
I don't know
so stop making an argument, debating an argument that I didn't even make.
There is absolutely no way in the world Elon Musk deliberately did that to get attention as a Nazi sympathizer. Yeah. The whole idea of that is fancy.
And you know what I'd have said to him? I'd have said, you 100% that he didn't do that on purpose. Let me tell you something. Anytime anything happen in life, people, ain't nothing 100%. Nothing. It's always a percentage, regardless of what that percentage is. It's always a percentage of whatever it is that you didn't do it or not. We watched this motherfucker do it. And like I said, do we know 100% his intentions? That how we perceive him, what he did is 100%. We can say 100%. Yeah, he was on some Nazi shit. No, we can't say that. I wouldn't say that. But from his past behaviors, I can believe he probably did do it. But am I 100%? No. But that's what I'm saying. This is what racist white people do. Piers Morgan's is a racist. But anyway, let's move on. And that's what's wrong with TYT. You keep going on here debating these dudes for what? They are going to lie and be hypocrites all the time. So I don't know why Cengiz is still going. Cengiz is still going there. Anna, all them going these right wing shit. So that shit look weird. Now, that's one thing of saying, oh, you're just getting the opportunity to come there to speak your piece, but you're siding with them on nonsense. But anyway, let's move on.
fanciful, delusional, and deliberately,
not as a Nazi
deliberately
sympathizer,
manipulative
Piers.
nonsense.
As a person who goes, me, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's trolling. Do you not understand the concept of trolling?
I do.
So you
I'm
do
very good at it
outrageous
myself.
things with plausible deniability so that you can then come and go, oh my God, I got all the attention, plus I'm the victim because they're misinterpreting me.
Yeah, because when you're selling
great argument. So here's an argument.
So you're having a nonsense debate about whether he's a Nazi.
Just to be clear,
I'm telling you that he did it for attention.
I hear you, but just to be clear, you really think that what he thought would be a good move as he's celebrating Donald Trump's historic second presidency starting, that what Donald Trump would want on the front pages the next day was not a picture of him as the new president, but a picture of Elon Musk doing what you say was a Nazi salute. You think he literally gained that deliberately to troll people. What part of your brain thinks that is even feasible from a
First
guy
of all, anything on the internet with people that got like some type of big thing, right? Of like of a movement on it on social media, right? Everybody's trolling. I believe, my honest opinion, everybody somewhat in a way of clout chasing, looking for views. I think we all do that. I never sit here and pretend like, oh, I don't want no views. I don't want people to watch my shit. That's bullshit. Yeah, I want people to watch my shit. But am I pushing it in a way to go against my morals and the shit I stand for? That's a different conversation. But everybody is most likely pushing to get views and clout chase and all that shit and troll. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think when y'all put shit on Facebook, take pictures, all right, of your situation? Say you just got something that you're doing, right, with the family, whatever. And you post it on social media, right? Do you think you're trolling? Or do you think you're clout chasing? Or is you looking for attention, right? I believe everybody ain't trolling, everybody ain't doing none of that shit or clout chasing. Sometimes people just be looking for attention. I think we all do that. It's just a natural reaction. Like if I did some shit, I'm like, damn, let me show people what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like everybody's looking for attention to show off. Everybody shows off. I put it that way. We call it show off. People, you put shit up there, you got your kids there, you take pictures or whatever. Have it maybe. Everybody trying to show off. That don't mean you trolling and none of that shit. You just or you know, clout chasing. You just maybe trying to look for show off a little bit. But then sometimes showing off can lead to trolling. It can lead to clout chasing. Listen, people, do you ever think that I don't understand the position I'm in? Right? I don't know my audience. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I know what y'all accept and what y'all don't accept. I know that. I'm not stupid enough to not know that. So I know that I may have to do certain things, right? But the one thing I don't do is go outside of my morals, right? I may open myself up to here and there and be like, okay, I'll let people call in, talk to trolls or whatever. I do that shit because I know sometimes y'all may want that. But a lot of times it may be, for me, I know for a fact, it's like, I do that shit because hopefully y'all call in and debate the motherfuckers. Because me debating them, I'm going to demolish them. And you want more people to look at what you're doing. Especially if I'm not changing my morals and principles on some shit. Yeah, you want people to watch your shit. So listen, do I think we all troll? Maybe. I don't know that for a fact. I don't listen. I know for a fact that's not why I do it. I do it because I want to bring more people in to come in to listen to what I'm saying. Am I trying to clout chase? No. Am I trying to go viral in the way and all that shit, the clout chase and all that shit? No, I'm not trying to do that because I'm okay with my audience. But if other people come in and they find out, that's cool. But everybody ain't me though. But I don't want to perceive that people are not trying to get more audience. Everybody. It depends how you're trying to do that. Right? But everybody's trying to go a little viral. Like everybody is trying to get people to watch their shit. If you got a podcast or YouTube channel or you on Facebook, TikTok, whatever it may be, any of them social media, you want people to come and fuck with you, to hear you out or listen to you. Like, I don't know why people act like it's not a bad thing sometimes. It just is how people use it. How they using this shit. That's the problem. And you don't stand on morals. That's my issue. But anyway, let's move on.
The guy who literally lands space rockets in cradles. He's got one of the biggest brains in the world. He was not deliberately trolling people as if he's a Nazi. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, Piers, let me ask you a question.
First of all, have y'all seen Elon Musk? No, let me say this. I'm not saying Elon Musk is not intelligent. Right? I don't even think Elon Musk is stupid or not that bright. I believe he is. The problem is he comes off as stupid. But that's the dangerous person that you need to watch out for. They're the dangerous people that you need to watch out for. Because we know that he's not stupid or not intelligent. He plays dumb, stupid, goofy shit. We know that. And that shit might just be an act. Right? Because for one reason, right, we looked at Trump. We was like, yo, Trump, this is big millionaire. Sir, dude, he about business. He a businessman. We came to find out Trump is stupid. We know he ain't that damn bright. He's smart enough to scam people. Shit, you can get a nigga out the street that can scam a motherfucker. You get what I mean? You connect that stupid motherfucker with motherfuckers that actually got some shit, or if that stupid motherfucker got charisma, he got connections. Oh shit! I told you Trump got enough sense, but he's really stupid. He's really ignorant. He don't know shit. He just got enough sense to know. Trump has enough to know to surround himself with the type of people he needs to surround himself with. But he's not very smart or bright at all. Trump is actually stupid. But he knows how to surround himself with people that can help him do what he does. And he has a charisma. He has charisma. He has this thing. It's like it's the it factor. Like somebody have the it factor, regardless if it's bad or good, but he has that. And that's why he can get people to do certain shit. You don't got to be that bright to do what Trump does. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, Nick, listen. I'm dyslexic. I got a charisma of how I do shit. Right? I never tell y'all I'm the best reader, all that shit. I'm not that dude. I ain't saying I'm stupid, but I ain't saying I'm Trump, but I'm just saying, you listen, Your charisma can take you a certain place. I had to learn shit. Right? I really had to put in work to learn shit. But when I was young, nigga, I wasn't that bright. Nah, I just tell you that shit now. Educational wise, I wasn't that bright. Because I had dyslexic, like I seen shit differently. Right? So I wasn't that type of person like that. But nigga, as I got older, nigga, I know I'm smarter than a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm still dyslexic. And I know I'm still smarter than a lot of motherfuckers. I know I'm smarter than Trump. I could run the country better than Trump. Just being real. But people think that you gotta be like, it's these accolades that people put around people, and they're thinking like, oh, they this and they that. They're not really that. I'm good. I'll fuck some shit up if I'm not educated in it. You can fuck some shit up if you're not educated in it, and that's what Trump is doing. He's not educated in what he's doing. He's just surrounding himself by people that are smart, but they evil. But they so evil that where they're gonna fuck this shit up. And Trump is gonna fuck it up. I'm just telling y'all that now. Anyway, let's move on.
Question back. If you were giving a speech in the inauguration or in the parliament or anywhere, and somebody told you, hey, go say from my heart and do this exact thing where you even almost snap your boots. You know, he just snapped that salute, right?
He won't do it again.
Would you really do it? And I want you to do it right now.
I told him.
You say you would do it.
I told him, I didn't tell him, but I tweeted, and 10 million people have viewed my post on X, so he'll have seen it. I just said it was very ill-advised of him to do that move. Absolutely.
There you go. So
very ill-advised.
Right, but you, listen, Piers Morgan, you seen it, and you thought that shit was a Nazi salute. You're not going to admit it, but you thought it, because you wouldn't have told him, hey, man, that shit don't look good. Because if you felt like he didn't do anything wrong, or how you seen what he did was wrong, you wouldn't even never tweeted him or said anything. You would just kept defending it. But you knew it was something wrong. Oh, how he did that salute. Or his gesture, if you want to say. But I call it a Nazi salute. But you had to say something. Because you knew that shit didn't look right. That's the issue. Like everybody trying to play this game of like, he did that Nazi salute or whatever. You trying to pretend, oh, it's not a Nazi salute. You knew something was wrong with that. That shit didn't look good. It didn't look good. It didn't come off good. And no. Fuck out of here. That's the problem with Trump supporters. They know what they're seeing. A lot of them know what they're seeing and hearing. But they ignoring it because they're a bunch of racists. And they're trying to pretend that they're still not. I'm not a racist. No. Because I want to still have a conversation with people that think that I'm a racist. That's the game that they play. But I don't play that game. You side with racists, you defend racists, you ride with racists, nigga, or you policies, whatever. You're a fucking racist to me. I don't play those games. See, I can't be these niggas on the panel because I would have called Piers Morgan, you straight up a racist. And I can prove why you're a racist. But anyway, let's move on.
It looked like a Nazi salute.
Anyone who genuinely believes he was doing it to replicate a Nazi salute is talking complete bullshit. Andrew.
Yeah, and to just respond.
No, but
briefly,
Piers,
I want to bring Andrew in now. Let me bring Andrew in.
If it didn't look like a Nazi salute, why was it ill-advised? If it didn't look like a Nazi salute, why was it ill-advised?
Andrew, it was ill-advised to do it, and I'm sure he'll now realize that. It was an ill-advised act.
Okay, good.
So here's the thing too. This is something that's off the cuff. Shank's entire argument here is It's trolling, believe me. That's it.
Yeah.
No evidence, no anything.
None.
All evidence to the contrary.
You don't have
He doesn't
evidence
even
either.
claim he's a.
You don't know
Doesn't
what's
even
in his
claim he's a
head.
Nazi. It's not my claim. You, the claimer. You bring the evidence. You, the claimer, bring the evidence. Oh, it was trolling. I have no evidence. Believe me, though.
is in the
Great
video
argument.
where he does a sick Heil.
Oh, that's the
salute.
evidence.
And you're
He
saying
didn't
no,
do a
it's
Sikh Heil.
his mind.
Now it's a Sikh
You
Heil.
read his
Oh.
mind, and he meant really well by it.
You are
You're
the one
one
claiming you
that
read
has-
his mind. You're the one claiming you read his mind.
No,
And it's a troll,
I'm
bro.
telling
Believe
you
me.
what we all saw with our own eyes and ears. In fact, Piers admits that it looks like a Nazi salute. Piers is on my side on that.
No,
You're
I
saying
said it was
even
an
though it looks like a
ill-advised.
Nazi salute,
No.
I read his mind,
Let me be
and
clear.
he meant nothing but warm.
Let me
what
be
you're
clear.
saying?
It was an
Fire,
ill-advised.
rainbows.
It was an ill-advised
No evidence.
movement of his arm because obviously the kickback has shown that. However,
Yeah. Great
However-
argument. Great
however-
argument,
Now,
by the way.
he did not-
now that's what racists do. They switch it up and they pretend that shit didn't exist. Piers Morgan, you just admitted that shit didn't look good. So basically, you're saying that shit looked like a Nazi salute. Now you're saying not. That's why I said you can't trust right wingers. They're hypocrites. They're liars. They contradict what they even say out their mouth because they lie. You just said that shit didn't look it didn't look right. And it kind of did look like a Nazi salute. You can see how people looked at it as a Nazi salute. Now, personally, you can say, hey, okay, look, I don't think I know him. I don't think he was trying to do a Nazi salute, but it did look like that. And I did say some shit. Now he's trying to pretend. Listen, now he's trying to pretend that he just didn't say what he said. This is what I mean by the hypocritical shit. This shit, listen, if you didn't think that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute, okay, cool. But this shit didn't look right. It looked like if you come on and say, yeah, that shit look like, I can see how people can see that as a Nazi salute. Now, mind you, now if you had a conversation with the person, which he hasn't, Piers Morgan hasn't had a conversation with what's the fucking name? Elon Musk. You can't, on one hand you say it can, I can see how people can look at it, but then you say, oh no, well, that's not what he thought. How you know what he thought and you ain't talked to him? Oh, a statement that he put out? Okay, cool. Fine. I'll go deeper than that. He put the statement out. I wasn't doing no Nazi salute. Okay, fine. What you side with Nazis? You side with Nazis. You condone Nazis bullshit. These are facts. You allow Nazis to come on your platform, all types of racist ass people to come on your platform. How the fuck that I don't supposed to think that you a fucking Nazi or a racist? The fuck out of here. But anyway, let's move on.
He did not say, as you're
Believe me,
saying,
bro.
as you're saying, Cenk, he did not say Sieg Heil, because that would have made him a Nazi saluting Adolf Hitler. He said, from my heart to you. Rather less, I would say, contentious than Sieg
He
Heil,
snapped his
which is
boots,
what you
brother.
want people to think he was
snapped
doing.
that salute.
All
Okay,
right,
Piers,
let's
let me
change
ask you
subject.
one more question.
Let's change
If
subject.
Elon thought, oh my God, that's so ill-advised, I feel so bad about that. If somebody was saying that I did something nice, I said, well, my God, I feel bad about that. If it was ill-advised, why wouldn't he just say, oh, of course I didn't mean
You
it
know
that
what?
way. I'm
If- you
sorry
know what?
if people
Here's
perceive
the
it that
proof,
way.
Cenk.
But he
He didn't
never
do anything
does
wrong.
that.
Cenk, if
What
he
does he need to apologize for? He didn't do anything wrong.
If Elon Musk does it again,
But Piers
if
thinks he did
Elon Musk
something
does
wrong.
it, no, Cenk, if he does it again in public
Time out.
that way,
Y'all didn't hear what Cenk said. And these are facts. Listen to what he just said. Let's go back a little bit. Listen to what Cenk said. And listen to the response of Piers Morgan. Listen to it.
perceive it that way. But he never does that.
Check.
Why does he need to apologize for it? He didn't do anything wrong.
If Elon Musk does it again,
but Pierce,
let's go back a little bit.
Is in the video where he does a Sig Heil.
Oh, that's the evidence.
And you're saying
didn't do a Sig Heil.
His mind.
Now it's a Sig Heil.
You read his mind, and he meant really well by it.
You are the one claiming you read his mind. You're the one claiming you read his mind.
No, I'm telling you what we all saw with our own eyes and ears. In fact, Piers admits that it looks like a Nazi salute. Piers is on my side on that.
No,
You're
I
saying,
said it was
even
an
though it looks like a Nazi salute, I read his mind, and he meant nothing but war.
It was an ill-advised. It was an ill-advised
no evidence
movement of his arm because obviously the kickback has shown that. However,
great argument, by the way.
He did not say, as you're saying, Cenk, he did not say Sieg Heil because that would have made him a Nazi saluting Adolf Hitler. He said, "From my heart to you," rather less, I would say, contentious than Sieg Heil, which is what you want people to think he was doing.
Salute.
Okay,
Pierce, let me ask you one more question.
Let's change subject.
If Elon thought, "Oh my God, that's so ill-advised. I feel so bad about that." If somebody was saying that I did something Nazi, I said, "Well, my God, I feel bad about that." If it was ill-advised, why wouldn't he just say, "Oh, of course I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry."
You know what? Here's the proof. Check.
But he never does that.
Why does he need to apologize for it? He didn't do anything wrong.
If Elon Musk does it again,
but Pierce thinks he did something wrong.
Right.
If he does,
and that's what he goes to. That's what racists do. You heard what Jane said. He said if people perceive that, right, and he wasn't on that, if some people listen, when people try to pretend they don't care about what other people say, that's a lie, right? But Elon Musk is some type of, he in power, right? And he's a billionaire. He's one of the richest people in the world. So why would he, and he with Trump, a motherfucker that don't think that he don't do nothing wrong, right? If he like Jane said, paraphrasing, he's saying, hey, if people thought that I was doing that, I would come out and tell people, no, I'm sorry, I apologize. If y'all thought that, no, that's not what I was trying to do, or anything like that. Right? I would be very honest about that. Like, but he never did it, right? So, the first thing Piers Morgan says, he says, well, if he does it again. Let me say this to Piers Morgan and all the racist people out there. How many times a racist got to be a racist for y'all to understand that somebody's a fucking racist? How many times they got to do racist shit to show you that they're racist? How many times? How many times? Hey, if he did it again, like, yo, come on. I told y'all the one thing about black people, the thing about white supremacists like and racists like Piers Morgan and the rest of these racists, they think black people and the rest of us stupid. So they try to like deflect from what the fuck happened, and they do that. The problem is that they don't realize that a motherfucker like me, listen, if I was Jane, like, I don't play those games. I wouldn't play that. Like, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't do shit like that. We ain't even a time to give people the benefit of the doubt. Because they won't give us the benefit of the doubt. These racists, like Piers Morgan, wouldn't give us the benefit of the doubt. I'm not playing those stupid games with Piers Morgan. You know what he did. You know what he did and what it looked like. And you said it. You admitted it. Oh, but if he did it again, though. Okay. Let me say something. If a motherfucker do some shit like that, you ain't got, I'm not giving you another chance to do that. That wasn't a mistake of what he did. Nobody does that. They tried to do the AOC shit. Is she documented or have anything to saying that she's with Nazis? She believe in Nazism? Nah. That's some shit that you can be like, oh nah, AOC ain't like that. Maybe she saluted the wrong way or she used her hand movements a different type of way. That's different. We talking about Elon Musk. He has a reputation of associating himself with racists and defending racists. So we don't have to like, it's not like a complicated thing. But anyway, let's move on.
If he does it again in public that way, then he will be trolling people.
And second of all, we have 27 million. How many times do I have to say this? 27 million subscribers, 30 billion lifetime views. You're a pimple on my ass. I literally don't even know who you are. So you come in here talking about audience? And you're a snake. Okay, you're a turtle. You're a scorpion. Audience. Whatever. Do I win now?
I didn't say anything about audience. What are you talking about? Are you a lunatic?
You did. You just said, "Oh yeah, the left wing's audience has got a problem with it." I know the left wing better than he does. Oh yeah, that's what I'm left wing.
What are you doing at TPUSA, Shank? Trying to cozy in with right-wingers like Charlie Kirk, kissing their ass. You're literally kissing up to them because you want in good, because the left is rejecting center-left policies now. That's what's happening.
Hey, brother,
they either want to go far left or far right.
No, and I understand what he just said. And he's not lying. And that's why a lot of the people like me, and he may be on the left, because I'm not a leftist, but that's why we look at Jank the way we look at it. And they can throw that shit back in your face. That's what we was trying to tell you. Now, this racist can tell you kind of siding with us. Because you normalizing their racist behavior. You don't even, and that's the thing about Jank and TYT and Anna. They not understanding that. You normalizing their shit. Now they're using that shit against you when you go against them now. You fell into their trap. You don't act like, oh, it's some good Republicans. It's none of them. I don't even give a, listen, you could be a family member of mine. If you are a right winger, that's a family member of mine, and you voted for Trump, you're a racist to me. You're a bigot. You can't be a racist if you're black, but you're a bigot. You're a homophobe. Like you, all those things. And I don't fuck with you morally. Morally, we can't fuck with each other. And I'm going to tell y'all why Anna started really trying to like understand the right or the drift that y'all think that she doing or whatever, right? You know why? Because a lot of her family members are fucking racist ass Trump supporters. That's why. And she ain't got the guts to tell her fucking family, if you fucking with them, you fucking with racists, you ain't fucking with me. I always tell y'all, I make that shit very clear to my family. Hey, nigga, you voted for Trump or a friend of mine or friends of mine, because my friends is like family to me. So if you fuck with anything on the right, I don't fuck with you. We're done. Like it's a nigga, we gotta put a line in the sand. I can't do that with you. I give a fuck about your family. Fuck out of here. Like, nigga, if I say that about my own family, so a friend of mine, someone, well, this still my family. Nigga, fuck out of here. If I can cut my family off, nigga, you should be able to do that. Fuck out of here. I don't need their love and attention that much. So as if they standing for shit that harms others. The fuck out of here, bro. Trying to tell y'all, man. Everybody ain't your peoples. People ask me about the TYT shit. I was like, yo, listen. Anna been, I know why she doing what she doing. She doing what she doing because she have already admitted it that a lot of her family members or some of the people that she close to, family members, that voted for Trump. And it's uncomfortable for her to be around them. She want to be around her family. But like I said, I come from the hood. Everybody ain't your family because they blood. Get the fuck out of here. They are facts. Everybody ain't your family, people. Motherfuckers sit there and they be trying to pretend, oh, we all family. Nigga, we ain't family, nigga. You can't go against my morals. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't go against my morals. I stand for caring about other people. Now, we may have differences of how we may want to do that, right? But our morals got to line up. I don't give a fuck who you are. Our morals got to line up. Now, we may look at it in a different way of how we want to do it as far as our morals. But no, our morals got to be on, they got to stand on that. And then your morals, even if we stand on that, your morals cannot be like on some other shit to where you do some shit that where it start fucking with my morals. Like, seriously. I don't play those games, bro. I don't give a fuck you family or foe, nigga. That shit ain't cool. Like, I don't know why people think that's okay to do or allow people in your family to get away with that shit. Fuck out of here. You ain't my family then. Because like I said, listen, through my whole life, I got niggas that ain't blood of mine did way more for me than my own blood. So I don't do that shit. To this day, I got more family. I mean, I got more people that ain't my blood. If I called them today tomorrow and I needed help, they'd help me. Then my family would. You ever heard that shit Cat Williams say? Your friends or family like, oh, what the fuck you do? What the fuck is going on? And you know, but nah, I had to do that with my motherfucking people that I consider my family, my peoples, and they ain't blood to me. I need something, I need it, nigga. Like, cause I don't call them and act like I need something from them. If I need something from them, nigga, that's my last result. Like, real talk. Nigga, I gotta be doing bad to call anybody I know like that. And like I said, I probably wouldn't call nobody that's my blood to do that for me. That's the crazy shit about it. Like, I got motherfuckers I can call that ain't blood to me, that I know that they like, nigga, you need some. Oh, I got you, nigga. Well, hold on for a minute. You know what I mean? I got niggas like that, but my family can't call my motherfucking family on either side. They would never do no shit like that. You ever be in a situation that where motherfuckers in your family, you know, you should have did this and you should have did that. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. Like, it was crazy, right? Because my aunt passed away. She had a little issue, financially wise. Motherfuckers in the family was like, yo, you should be able to do this right now. Like, almost down there, like, you should be, nah. Love my aunt, but nah. Like I told you, you think, oh, call me. Or let's get in the motherfuckers, call motherfuckers. I supposed to do that because I'm in my situation. And then you don't, and then the crazy shit about it, you don't know what I'm going through. Just think about it, they ain't know what I'm going through. I could be going through some shit financially. They don't know because they don't talk to me. How the fuck you gonna ask me for money? Or you gonna ask me to take care of something? You don't know what I'm going through. I could be going through something, but we don't talk. We not family like that. You family through blood, but we ain't family. Motherfuckers don't call, don't say nothing, but then you need something, and then all of a sudden everybody now, oh, well, now you need this and you need that. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Understand that when people do that shit to you, if a motherfucker ain't talking to you like that, they don't know what the fuck going on with your family and nothing like that. I ain't saying they gotta be nosy, but goddamn, they at least need to know that you may be going through something. If they that tight with you, for a motherfucker to ask you for money, they got to be tight for you. They got to be tight with you. Motherfuckers sit there and act like if they family or they foe, whatever, motherfuckers ask you, like, oh, I need you to help me. Help you for what? You don't even know what I'm going through. You don't know my circumstances. You assume that I'm all good right now. You don't know my circumstances. I don't even know yours. Because we don't talk. We don't communicate. Listen, I don't play with people like that. You could be family or foe. I don't care. We ain't good, nigga. Shout out to my brother Bruce in the building. What up, Bruce? Shout out to Bruce again. Listen, if your behavior, like I told y'all, man, like nobody gets to sit here and pretend that your behavior don't matter. I'm gonna leave this with this to make it very clear to people of behavior, right? She can like it or don't like it. Shade for almost years didn't fuck with OBF, right? And we all here. We've been here for years. I've been here, been doing this shit. You know, I ain't talked to Shay like that. But Shay came and pretended that we still good because she in the chat. You OBF. You left the fucking movement for whatever the fuck reason you did. But then she tried to pretend, oh, well, we still good. We ain't good. You don't get to cut motherfuckers off like that and then, oh, I'm in the chat. Oh, I'm in the chat. Get the fuck out of here. You know me better than that. You know the movement is bigger than that. The fuck out of here. If you just a motherfucker that be in the chat, be in the chat. It's levels to this shit. You can't sit there and pretend that we all good. We ain't fucking good. Then then we talk about it, and you try to pretend, or you came down to my shit. Ain't nobody ever came to my fucking house. Nobody but Shay. Shay tried to act like, oh, well, hey, Kenny put my life in danger, put my kids in danger. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said that. And we ain't been cool since you said that. Then you try to bring us some shit. I called you a bitch from a long time ago when we was drunk. That had nothing to do when you came out of my house. I called you that before. I was out of pocket calling you the B word before you even came the fuck down here. And then you try to use that fucking excuse. Oh, he was, Weezy was saying, and she said, oh, Weezy said that you was calling me bitches. Weezy? We ain't even talking to Weezy. Weezy started talking to us as well. Like, it always be these weird ass motherfuckers that try to sit here and try to discredit OBF. If you don't want to fuck with this shit, just say you don't want to fuck with it. Like I said, I've always been the same person. But these motherfuckers like to come out and act like I'm tripping or I'm on some other shit. I had this conversation with Shay. Fuck you still even watching my shit for? I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with Shay at all. I stand on that shit. You don't get to disrespect me and my motherfucking family like that and try to say I disrespect your family. Your family came down, they was fine. You disrespect my wife and you ain't talking to my wife. My wife wanted to talk to you about that shit and you didn't want to do it. But like I told you, Shay, and I'm going to continue to say it, Shay don't want to have that conversation because she already know why you stop fucking with OBF. Ain't got nothing to do with that, none of that dumbass shit you talking about. Oh, we flipped out on you. Oh, Kenny put me and my kids in danger. Bullshit. 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 Ain't no motherfucking way. That's what Shay said. No way. And then she tried to bring, oh, you was calling me bitches and all types of shit behind the scene. And Weezy told me that. We don't even talk to Weezy like that. You put Weezy on the phone and I say that same shit to that nigga. We don't fuck with him like that. That nigga is on like, he's skeptical. We don't even really fuck with him like that. And you know the crazy shit about OBF? This shit been happening. Nobody fucks with the channel no more. When I always promoted everybody to do a show and everything on this fucking channel. I pushed everybody to do it. Everybody was scared or they couldn't do it without me. That's what happened. So at the end of the day, people, they blame me. They blame the kid. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, people, we back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there scrolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. Yeah, man. Excuse me. All the motherfuckers. Don't ever get anything twisted. The problem with a lot of motherfuckers, all the motherfuckers that was part of OBF, I don't give a fuck who they are, who I fuck with now or not, or you don't see or whatever. I presented all of them with shows. This is before fucking YouTube even was really like really popping like that. I was creating a whole different type of fucking movement. You got to remember at that time, nigga, I'm doing shows and shit. I got 2,000 and something subscribers. This was opinion but facts at the time. And I pushed everybody to do their own shit. That's what type of nigga I am. Motherfuckers, lot of that was supposed to be what we about. And I'm gonna tell y'all something on some real shit, and this is what broke my heart. That's why I stopped fucking with everybody like that. When YouTube started switching shit up, it was like you can't say certain shit. You can't do this and you can't do that. And we already broke rules and all that other shit. Right? And they cut the channel off. Motherfuckers left. And from then, when we lost opinion but facts, everybody left. It wasn't the same anymore. Now they see, oh, Kenny Begg at 200 or whatever subscribers. I don't even look at that shit no more. Well, fuck with me, they fuck with me, subscribe, whatever. I don't even look at that shit no more. But before that, we lost all them viewers and shit. You started to see everybody started not to fuck with me no more. And mind you, I got had niggas intros. I was doing shit behind the scenes to try to promote niggas to do bigger than me. But that's what type of dude I am. I did that. And now you don't see none of them motherfuckers. And then you see all these motherfuckers talk bad and talk fucked up shit. Even Shay. Talk that shit. Fuck you talking about? Out of anybody in OBF, she was at my house for anybody. Still invite motherfuckers to come out. I ain't scared, nigga. I got a foot where I'm at, nigga, and I'm amongst my people. So, nigga, do whatever. Come down here on that dumb shit if you want to. But I ain't even on that. But I'm always gonna protect me and mine. But they left us. They left us. Shay left. All them niggas that was there. I had shows for them. I got their intros. I had all the intros and shit like that. You don't see them niggas no more. Niggas don't even want to do it no more. All they shows, like nigga shows, I was promoting nigga shows on my channel. Still do it to this day, but I'm just saying, we used to have so many niggas. They could create their own fucking show off of mine. If we could have kept it under the same umbrella, they didn't want to do it. Or whatever the fuck they was on. I helped them create their intros. They didn't even want to do that. They fucked me over and they motherfuckers acting like they mad at me. What are you mad at me about? I promote about giving a fuck about other niggas shining. I don't need to shine like that, nigga. I was good. I was willing to take step back. And still to this day, I still be like that. I'm a grown-ass dude, bro. I've been doing a lot of shit in my life. I don't need no shine. Fuck shine I need. I do this shit because I actually genuinely care. The shit I do, shit I speak about to all of y'all, I genuinely care. I don't need no motherfucking shine, nigga. If I wanted to shine like that, nigga, you know the shit I could do. I got the personality for that. I got the aura for this. To do this shit that a lot of these niggas do on YouTube and social media. You think I don't got the aura for that? I just truly, genuinely don't give a fuck about it. That shit is fake. To me, it's phony and fake. And that's why I don't do it. I can outshine any nigga on YouTube. I got the aura for that. They left me, people. When it comes to this OBF shit, they left me. I had plenty of shit, and they can lie all they want. I had intros and everything for these niggas. I was trying to push this shit to a whole nother level. They left me. I'm here. I stay here, 10 toes down. I've been doing it. They ain't want to do it. And think about this shit too. Motherfuckers talk about, oh, well, Kenny, why your shit ain't that big like that? Because they fucked a lot of my shit up. A lot of them. But I ain't going to hate on them like that. I know a lot of them fucked my shit up. Nigga, I was 1,000 in before I really was fucking with everybody like that. When they really putting people on, bringing people in my space, I was 1,000 in. Had 1,000 motherfuckers. But you know what? It is what it is, but I ain't mad like that. These motherfuckers sit there and they hating. Not even hating, it's like, it's disrespect. Trying to pretend, oh, Kenny pushed us away. How I push you away? You left our shit because you seen the numbers. Them shits wasn't the way you wanted it. And like I said, a lot of them motherfuckers, they left us. They left us. They left OBF. When fucking YouTube took opinion but facts, them niggas left. And the crazy shit about it, I rebuilt it, right? You know what happened? I was building everybody, right? You know what happened? I built everybody. You know what happened? All the people I was trying to build, they didn't want to take, they didn't want to put the work in. Motherfuckers don't even know this. Shay, T-Baby. I had a show for them. Created a whole fucking show for them. So many shows I created. Even when you talk about that nigga, that bitch ass nigga, OG. I had a show for him. He couldn't do it because you know why? He's a fucking crackhead. But I ain't care. I tried to help the nigga. He had a show. He couldn't do it. Because crack would fuck him up. Wheezy. You know why Wheezy couldn't do a show? Wheezy had a show. You know why Wheezy couldn't do a show? Because Wheezy's too fucking drunk. Out his fucking mind. He couldn't do a show. These are facts. I ain't got to lie and downplay niggas to make myself feel better. No, dumb motherfuckers. Wheezy had a fucking show. He couldn't do it. Because when he tried to do it, I gave him and OG a show. They could have built the fucking shit that what we got that y'all see now. They could have built that shit. You know why they couldn't do it? Because Wheezy was a fucking drunk. He fucked it over. Like he always do. He can't do no shit. So you know what the nigga do? Okay, get back to doing what you doing. He was right. I give him that. You can't get back to do what you do. Yeah, but you know what happens is I take responsibility off of a nigga that been with me for years, and I try to give him a show, and he can't do it. Weezy couldn't do a show by himself. Niggas playing. That's all they did. Shay liked to stick around and pretend she couldn't do a show. She could have did a show. She couldn't do it because of what. Well, I know why. Why she didn't want to do it. Or why she couldn't do it. But I ain't gonna put you out there, Shay. Because I'm better than you. I know why you ain't do the fucking show that I put out there. And she left after that. She left after her and Shay Baby. Shay Baby left for whatever reason. But a part of me, I know why Shay Baby left. I know why Shay Baby left. And everybody in OBF know why she left. But Shay OBF, it don't matter Shay Baby left. You supposed to go ahead and let's do this show. She ain't want to do it. Like I told you, they talk that shit, but they ain't really about that shit. I've been holding them down for years. I've been holding motherfuckers down for years. Motherfuckers in OBF, let's be real. I love everybody that fuck with me or don't fuck with me no more. I still got love for them. There's still love there. But don't try to sit there and pretend that I ain't hold y'all down. I've been doing this shit for years. Motherfuckers, they start fucking with me. That's real talk. Or they had a problem with other OBF members and got shit to do with me. And then think about it. I can squash that shit. But it wasn't enough for them. So, okay, cool. Only motherfuckers I don't fuck with that can't ever come back here, that I don't give a fuck what they do. Who they talk to at OBF. That is Rick Jr. and motherfucking Nick. They the only motherfuckers. It ain't no conversation. And it's not even a conversation to have. You don't leave us like that. And now they're getting to the point where I'm saying the same shit with Shay. Because I did have a conversation with Shay. You still on that bullshit? So, well, if it's that, then we ain't no reason to talk. That shit is a wrap. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Because we all know why Shay did what she did. We all know why Weezy ain't here. We know why. Well, I'll put it this way. I know why. A lot of motherfuckers don't know why these motherfuckers ain't here. But they always got, when they do come and they do say some shit, or they in the chat, they want to say some shit or watch some shit about me. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I ain't changed. I'm still here. Where the fuck I leave? OBF for life. That's what I stand on. Motherfuckers ain't even really on that shit. What's Shay doing? Did y'all hear from Shay? Do y'all know anything from Shay? Or Weezy? And these motherfuckers talk all that shit. You know what Weezy always talk about? Well, I don't like the young niggas. You know, they're the young niggas. The young niggas. I'm mad at the young niggas. The young niggas. The young niggas. What about you? Have you changed your motherfucking the way how you treat other people, nigga? No, you don't. You act like all the young niggas gotta change for you. The fuck out of here, bro. That's why you don't see Weezy no more. Because nigga ain't no more of that shit. Ain't no more of a nigga like Weezy sit there and act like, oh, the young niggas, they doing the shit. They making us upset. I mean, the young niggas making me upset. How? How, nigga? You don't even talk to nobody. How the young niggas making you feel? You don't even talk to them. Shay came in, she talking about, well, they was talking bad for me behind the scenes, but you ain't speak. The fuck you mad about? You ain't spoke to nobody in OBF. You ain't spoke to us. So how the fuck you mad about something when you don't speak to us? You can be mad all the fuck you want. And I stand on that shit. Motherfuckers mad. How you get mad at some shit when you don't even talk to people? Let me tell y'all some real shit. You know why these motherfuckers are mad? Let me tell you why Shay mad. Let me tell you why Weezy mad. Weezy mad because nigga he ain't been right since his mama. These are facts. Weezy gotta blame somebody for why he mad. That nigga still right now. We ain't talk to Weezy in a minute, but I know Weezy. You know why Weezy ain't came in, talked to nobody? He tried to blame the young niggas. Oh, these young niggas, they always come at me, run. No, he mad at me. He mad at me because I tell him the fucking truth about you making up shit. You pushing a narrative that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You out of pocket, nigga. Yo, listen. Fuck it. We're going to put it out here and we're going to squash it right here. And I'm going to leave it as this. You know why Weezy don't fuck with OBF and he ain't fuck with nobody and we ain't talked to Weezy and you ain't hear from him? You know why? He keep trying to blame young niggas, right? What he really mad is because I tell him the truth. This nigga still mad and still hurt from his mom being dead. His mom is dead. He don't know how to handle that. So that nigga run around, well, in Louisiana, how he run around and pretend that everybody's against him. Ain't nobody against you, nigga. All the young niggas, oh, they don't like me and shit like that. Nigga don't like you for a reason. That's that shit. He don't like that shit. He don't like motherfucker telling him the truth. The reason that he ain't good and niggas don't like him is because of him. Ask him about why the fuck niggas don't like him. Weezy keep trying to blame other niggas. Nigga, you mad because you still hurt and you can't get over because your mom is dead. And God rest, mom's soul. No disrespect to moms. This nigga need to hear the truth. Nigga, you don't fuck with us because you can't get over your mom passing away. These are facts. So you blame everybody else, blame all the young niggas. Oh, the young niggas, they don't like me. Nigga, they don't like how you disrespect them. Because you're taking your anger and pain out on young niggas. And OBF. These are facts. So that's why Weezy ain't here, y'all. We ain't gonna sit here and bullshit y'all no more. That's why Weezy ain't here. I've been calling Weezy. He don't pick the phone up. Fuck him. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. If it's like that, it's like that, nigga. Fuck out of here. Now, number 2, Shay. You know why Shay ain't here? Y'all want to know the real reason? Because Shay got personal issues with her motherfucking husband. As I'm done playing with people with that shit. Shay don't fuck with us because our fucking husband. And I ain't gonna go too deep in it, but that's why. That's why Shay don't fuck with us. That's why you don't see Shay. None of these motherfuckers, she fuck with us like that. She know why. Because like I said, ask Shay. If she really think it's like that, then she should have hollered at my wife. Y'all heard the shit. Holler at my wife. She won't want to do that. You know why? Because they ain't got nothing to do with me or my wife. Or none of her situation with her fucking family that came down here. No disrespect to her family. Love my nieces. But the fuck out of here with that. Don't play with my motherfucking family like that. You know why you can't talk to us and not do no shit or fuck with us any type of way. We know that already, Shay. My wife been waiting. All that shit you talking. I'm lying. Lying about what? I got family members from my fucking city waiting. The fuck out of here. You can't fuck with us because, or you can't speak to us or get with us because of your motherfucking peoples. Your man. And let's be real about it, Shay. Since you want to be you don't want to play this game. Listen, I'm not playing this game. And listen, and I'm gonna be real about this shit, and I'm done with it. Because I ain't gonna talk about it no more after this. This is a wrap. Shay don't fuck with us because her motherfucking husband. That's why she don't fuck with OBF. But see, let's be real about it. Huh, Shay? Since you don't want to talk to me, you want to play these games and all that other shit and act like I'm being fake and phony. Okay, we not doing that no more. And like I said, this is the last I'm going to talk about it. I don't give a fuck after this. Because we ain't cool at all. Because you already showed me you don't give a fuck about me. So, this is what we do. Right? You know why that Shay don't fuck with OVF? You know why? Shay brung her ass down here to my shit. Right? And you know why Shay sit here and pretend that everything good and we ain't good. You know why that, right? That's why she'll sit there, she in the chat and all that other shit. Ain't no shit in the chat that I fuck with her. She know that. You know why she does that? Because she don't want me to tell the truth. Or why? But I won't do that. I won't go that far, Shay. I won't go that far. I know why. Sure, you lucky I'm a good nigga. Cause I can air your ass out real quick. But I won't do that. Cause I'm a good dude. I'll never do that to you. But like I said, you don't get to sit here and pretend everything we good. We ain't good. Ain't nothing good about us. And you switched on me for that motherfucker. And this is real shit. And Shay can lie all she want. She can pretend or try to lie all she want. Because the shit need to be said. Because I'm sick of being the fucking punching bag for Shay. You know what? The reason that Shay stopped fucking with me is because when I started OBF and she was here, these are facts. And she can try to sit there and lie all she want. Let me tell you some real shit. Her husband left her and the kids. Left her. She came in fucking with a real nigga. That nigga been with his wife at that time, probably about 18, 19 years, something like that. I don't remember my wife that long. We've been there that long. We've been together that long. Shay was going through some things. That nigga left her. Dry. I ain't saying she was broke or no shit like that or nothing like that. I ain't saying she had no money and nothing like that. I'm not saying that. But he left her emotionally. He did some fuck shit. And we was there for her. OBF, we was there for her. We was there for her. And listen, nigga, I don't regret that either. Like, nigga, I'm glad we was there for her. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it ain't, don't get that shit twisted. Like, I was glad we was there for her. I love sharing that way. I love my nieces and shit. Love them like that, but I'm not gonna play that game and like we wasn't there. So that happened. All right. We did this shit for about a couple of years. All right. And fucking Shay. The one shit she said, she always bring up. She said, well, you called me a bitch. Right? Y'all understand, I was drunk out of my mind a little bit, right? That time. When I came back, and listen, I'm not going to say to y'all, that could have made Shay feel a certain type of way about me. Even though I apologize or whatever, right? Because I deeply apologized to her. I said, Shay, I'm sorry. Apologize. But Shay still could have felt like, dang, nigga, you did that. And I get that. And that could have made her feel some way. I get that. That's cool. And I'm okay with that. I'm not mad about that. But after that happens, right? We lose the channel. And I always keep trying to tell y'all, when we lost the channel, everybody changed. Everybody. Not just them, me as well. I changed. Because I had to understand, like, y'all can't do certain shit no more. You know what I mean? I can't be doing certain shit. So shit changed. So I get it. But what happened was, it was like, even with the family, like, shit happened was like, we wasn't the same. Like, people started to leave the channel. They didn't fuck with it. And then we had other people came in and shit like that. And shit lasted a little minute. But then we started clout chasing. Right? We started having people clout chasing, like that nigga Rick and shit like that. And then people that was fucking with me for a minute or fucking with the channel for a minute, they started clout chasing. So shit started getting weird. And so that shit started fucking shit up. And that's real talk. Like, people don't want to like acknowledge that, but that's what happened. We wasn't doing that clout chasing shit. And then we started clout chasing. Start seeing people clout chasing. People start acting like, oh, Kenny tripping. Nigga, I'm not tripping. I was standing on morals. And everybody was like, nah, nigga, we got to do this way and do it that way. I was like, nah, bro. I ain't with that shit. Oh, I'm not doing that shit. And that's where we lost people. And let me be real about that. The whole part about the whole Shay shit, why me and Shay ain't cool, then I'm gonna put that shit out there. Fuck that shit. That shit is what it is, cause I ain't got nothing to hide. And Shay, you don't fuck with me no more. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna fully throw you on blast like that, but the reason that Shay don't fuck with OBF no more is because the nigga that the nigga that left her came back. And that's why she don't fuck with us no more. And like I said, you know the crazy shit about it? I can't even go deeper than that. Or why she even switched on me like that. But I won't do it. All I can put it like this. All I can say is that nigga ain't a good nigga. He ain't no good nigga. He ain't no good nigga like that. You don't leave your family like that. So that's how I look at it. He ain't no good nigga like that. You don't leave your family like that. And I was fucking for the pandemic and all that. He left her before that. The pandemic and all that shit. He left her before that. He did all that fuck shit that he did. So, yeah. She can't play those type of games with me. That nigga, he did what he did. But like I said, I can even go deeper than that. But I won't. I ain't even about, you know the bad part about that shit? I can go deeper than that. And be real grimy. That's being petty. Right? If I want to. Right? But I won't do that shit. Because I'm fat. That nigga ain't even worth it. He ain't worth it. I care about her too much, or Shay, to put that whole business out there. So I know what that nigga did. I know for a fact what he did. And for my sister to like squash me out for this nigga because he come back. That's what that is. These are facts. Shay canceled me for that nigga. She canceled OBF for that nigga. That's why ain't no more Shay or you seeing none of that shit. She canceled me for that nigga. You at my crib. I don't let nobody at my crib like that. She came this motherfucker. She was good here. Nothing happened. I said some shit or whatever. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? After I said that, all of a sudden Shay mad at me. I put her family life in danger. Are you serious? You met my motherfucking daughter and my wife. How your life was gonna be in danger with me and my daughter here? Are you serious? Yeah, all right. Like I told you, we live amongst people that try to pretend that they like that and they not. Right? And then try to pretend, oh, I ain't like who I am. But like I said, Shay can talk to any of them motherfuckers. And I ain't got to be there when you talk to them. And I guarantee you, they'll tell you who the fuck I am. The fuck are we talking about? My wife is not no motherfucking nobody like that. Not like how you are, Shay. That nigga come in, he, all of a sudden you get back to doing what you need to do, huh? Huh, Shay? Stop fucking with the family. You get back to doing what you do. These are facts, Shay. I ain't making it up. You start fucking with me because this nigga come back in town. And that's okay. If you good father, fine, cool. But he wasn't when he left you. These are facts. How that nigga a good father when he left his kids. And like, he left them before the pandemic. I hear a good father. She questioned my loyalty about some shit, but this nigga did what he did. In the midst of you need help with you, he left you. See, I know real shit. That nigga left you. He left you, Shay. I ain't leave. I left you when you start fucking with, you start disrespecting me and my family. Don't get to do that. But nah, that nigga left you, Shay. Now all of a sudden, now this nigga back in your life. Now everything good. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, Shay. That's that nigga how good it feel. He can leave and he can come back. I not do that shit to my motherfucking wife. I never do that to my daughter. If I leave, I leave. Ain't no coming back unless I'm 100% there. That's my point to y'all. I'm telling y'all, real talk. Shay did that. She left us over her husband. Right? She left us over her husband. And that nigga left her. Who was there for? I was. OBF was there for her. OBF was there for her. She left us over that nigga. She left OBF over that nigga. The same nigga that left her back in the day. You know when I met Shay, she wasn't with that nigga. That nigga left her. These are facts. I ain't got to make that shit up. I ain't got to try to make it seem like, oh, I'm trying to make Shay look bad and nothing like that. No, that nigga left her. He left her. And then now this nigga pop up. All of a sudden, no, she don't fuck with us no more. Think about that. Oh, goofy ass nigga. Fuck out of here. You don't get to play those games with me. I know what that nigga did to you. And like I said, if I really want to air your ass out, I could. But I won't do that. That bitch ass nigga. He a bitch ass nigga. And now he there. Now he trying to sit there like he good. He good nigga. He ain't no good nigga like that. You don't leave your fucking family like that. And like I said, if I wanted to be real disrespectful, I could put all that shit out. Or why he left. But I'll put it that way. That bitch ass nigga left. He left you. He left the fuck out of you. And you try to act like I disrespect you that much. I called you a bitch. At least I apologized. And I was wrong about it. And I stand on it. I was wrong about it, calling you out your name. But this bitch ass nigga, he left you. He left you. Please, Shay. Don't play them games with me. Fuck out of here. That nigga, he ain't like that. And you back with that nigga. Please. Stop. Think about that shit, people. What I'm saying. She ain't gonna never deny what I just said. You got back with that nigga for what? He ain't shit. That nigga left her. Left her. Left her. Left the kids. Everything. OBF came in, nigga. That's who he was. Now he ain't got none of that shit. He want none of that shit. And now Shay switched on the nigga that rotted with her and had her back. And now she's sitting there and she's trying to sit there and like he's somebody. He ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. Listen, let me explain something to y'all very, very clearly. That nigga ain't shit. Shay playing that game. Like that nigga, he left her, bro. I ain't saying she was broke or nothing like that. I ain't saying that. He left her emotionally. He hurt her. And I was there for her. OBF was there for her. And now you leave us like that? Because like I said, it ain't about no money. Even with Shay. And nothing about that shit. It ain't about no fucking money. Our shit never started with no money. This is love. It's emotional shit. And you leave me for that nigga that left you? All right. That's all I'm saying. She left OBF for that nigga that left her. These are facts. I ain't gonna lie about it. And she know I ain't lying about it. With that goofy ass nigga that she probably still with or not. And I know it's the fault of your kids. Get the fuck out of here. If I did that shit and you know that, if I did that shit to my motherfucking wife like that and handled the shit that he handled with your kids, the way I handle that shit with my motherfucking daughter, nigga, get the fuck out of here. My daughter, my wife got a right to say fuck you, nigga. Oh, goofy ass nigga. The fuck out of here, man. I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. Motherfuckers trying to play that game. I've been doing this shit for years, bro. You don't get to play me like that. Sorry, y'all. You don't get to play me like that. And that's the same shit with Shay. Fuck out of here. You don't get to play me like that. You know what I did for Shay? The fuck out of here. Talking about how motherfucking. Nah, listen. And I ain't even putting that nigga fully on blast yet. All right, people, we back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? Down there scrolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. But anyway. All right, people. We're going to get up out of here, man. But like I said, motherfuckers don't listen. Told the truth. Didn't tell everything, but I told the truth. There's certain shit you can't say. All right. We're about it, man. Love y'all, man. Peace and love to the world. It's your boy Kenny, man. Peace and love to the world.